Okay, quick update because I feel like I need to explain myself a little bit for what's been going on with the channel over the last month, why there's only been one video out in the last month and so on, and try to explain a little bit what's going to come up in the future and so on and so forth along with the series that's been going on with the channel as well. So first off, why was there one video in May and nothing else? To start the month, I was pretty busy with finishing up college, getting that all taken care of with finals and so on, so I kind of uploaded the Truex video and things were planned to come out during the middle of the month, but I couldn't do them because I was trying to prepare for the big Memorial Day video that I was going to do, along with another episode of Driven to the Edge. So I bailed on those and thought I could do two videos that were both 40 plus minutes long for Friday and Sunday of the Memorial Day weekend. The problem was I couldn't get the two done in enough time. That was due to me going on a trip and being out of the house for a week, making it so I was unable to finish the videos for the weekend. I thought I could. I didn't want to force out something that was, haphazardly made. So I just said, screw it. No videos, I guess, for Memorial Day weekend, which sucks because it's probably the motorsports Christmas of the world, and I like to at least release something during that, and I didn't. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to come out still. The Driven to the Edge episode that I'm working on right now should be done in the next week or two. It should be. I'm hoping by the next week, but if not, the week after. As for the Memorial Day special, that should be coming out next weekend. That video is probably going to be pushing over an hour long. There's a lot of hard work in that. I'm really happy with how that script turned out. As for the Driven to the Edge episode, it'll come out around that time as well, maybe a week after that at the latest. That's mostly done. It's just a lot of finishing touches with shots and so on and so forth and finding time to finish that. For some cleanup of other series that I do here, like Davey Allison and The Greatest Champion, Davey Allison has not been uploaded in, I think, 8 months. I am going to make another Davey Allison part very soon, hopefully by the end of this month. I want to get one out. I've been wanting to get one out over the last 8 months, but every time the Davey Allison video is usually the one that gets axed to try and finish the bigger video. For example, I wanted to do one on Christmas Eve. Didn't happen. Wanted to do one during Speed Weeks. Didn't happen. Wanted to do one in January. Didn't happen. Wanted to do one during the whole Chase weekend, because I wanted to do a Driven to the Edge episode and a Davey Allison episode. Didn't happen. Now with some more time, I'm going to get a Davey Allison part out, and I want to get them back to being at least monthly, accompanying the other videos that come out. That is my goal. For people that thought maybe I had stopped doing it, that's not the case in the slightest. I plan on finishing that series regardless of what this channel state is going to be at any point. So I'm not giving up on Davey Allison anytime soon. It's just time has really hurt that series. As for the Greatest Champion series, that is in a weird limbo right now because I don't mind working on it. It's kind of a hassle because it's really hard to break down all that information and digest it for you guys. And on top of that, it really tapered off in viewership. It seemed like a lot of interest had died out. There was a collective few of you, which I appreciate, that were still watching it, and I want to finish that for you guys because I know there's people who have had an interest in it, and I intend on finishing that series eventually. If there's more people than I thought that really wanted to come back, then I'll move it up on the list of getting things done. But right now, Greatest Champion's kind of near the bottom, but I'm not giving up on that. I want to finish that at least. I don't want to half complete it. I want to get it done. And lastly, I want to talk about the schedule moving forward for this channel and what you could see going forward over the next few months and the rest of the year. I used to do about one video a week, and they'd be about 10 minutes long. And then I would also try and fit in an episode of Driven to the Edge in there, and then another episode of The Greatest Champion on Saturdays. I was doing 2 a week. And that is really difficult to do because I got to find the new topic every week, and I got to try and find a fresh topic that can fit in a 10-minute window. And then I also got to work on The Greatest Champion or whatever the Saturday video may be, which is a smaller topic from that, and then work on a big project like Driven to the Edge. And I don't really want to move away from weekly content, but in order for me to sustain the projects on this channel and to keep moving along, the weekly process of doing a 10-minute video every Sunday is probably going to die down a little bit. Now, what does that mean in terms of content for a month? Well, I still plan on trying to do hopefully at least one Driven to the Edge episode a month, along with a Davey Allison part a month, and then hopefully try and do a couple Greatest Champions in there, and still do a 20 to 40 minute project at least once a month as well. So in terms of how it patterns out, there's still probably going to be 4 or 5 videos a month at least. On top of that, if something happens that maybe I want to talk about, or something current event wise happens, like I did with the split video, even though I don't really like doing that content a whole lot. Overall, back to the schedule. That is what we could be looking at for the next few months or so. There is some big projects that are coming, by the way. The delayed Memorial Day video that's going to come out this weekend, hopefully, is going to be good. It's, like I said, over an hour long, more than likely. And then after that, I got another couple projects. Probably the next one after that's probably going to be another over hour long one. And then I got a couple biographies planned, so definitely not going to be lacking in content anytime soon. Other than that, I can't really think of a whole lot more to say on the scheduling and the matter of the channel. If you have any questions, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to rate a comment. I'll try and respond to as many people that ask questions as possible, give you more clarity on the situation. But this weekend, again, expect, probably going to premiere. I'll probably post a trailer sometime during the middle of this week. And then after that, probably another episode of Driven to the Edge. So yeah. Other than that, hope people have a wonderful day. And I'll see you people in the future. Take care.